It's Wednesday, and it's time to get a little wacky. It's Wacky Wednesday with Bumper Gomez. You never know what you're going to get from this former U.S. Marine that has a passion for Tejano culture and gets you up close and personal with your favorite Tejano stars and so much more unfiltered. Wacky Wednesday with Bumper Gomez starts now.
And we're back. We're back again. Thank you, Gunn, for another double dose tonight of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. It's the holiday season. We should be giving, and that's what I'm doing for my fans. And just like I said, guys, in the studio with me today, right now, is a band that's you better have your dancing shoes ready, man. So tonight, without further ado, my guest in the studio, Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, Los Chicanos.
1, 2.
I told y'all, y'all better have your dancing shoes ready, man, because Los Chicanos are in the house, man.
We're here, but you know what? Real quick before we
Dale, you got it.
How do I top what just happened? I mean, Little Joe was here, right?
Who's here? We just got here.
Little Joe was here. I'm sitting on the other side of the camera, and I'm thinking the whole time, how do I top that? I mean, the guy's a legend.
Hey, I didn't mean to do that to you guys, man, but
Super last minute.
sometimes it's called show business, because show business. So that fell on my lap, man, and you know, I want to tell you thank you, man, because you know, I called Steve. He's like, "Hey, bro, it's Little Joe, bro. What am I gonna tell you? Like, let him talk, let him do. We'll be there. We're gonna play afterwards."
If he takes a whole hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and you give us 10 minutes, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that, bro. No,
oh,
vale, you know?
man.
Little Joe, if you're watching, Good job, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how I'm gonna top it, but I'm gonna try. Okay,
dude. I could have sat here just with like the cultura stuff.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Sure.
I could have sat here for a while, bro.
Sure.
Easily, man. Chicanos, what's up, man? What's going down?
What's going on, man?
Shit. Hey, so Steve Wacky goes, hey, bro. This studio looks a lot bigger on TV than it does when I'm in here. So, hey,
that's because I have a small phone and it still looks big.
It looks big, right? So,
nice
we made it work, man. We put the volada, everybody left, and boom, we started moving stuff around, and to give you guys the best show that we have possible. If you're just joining us for the first time, on behalf of Los Chicanos, man, I want to thank you. I want to welcome you to the show. My name is Bumper Gomez, and you're watching Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We do this every single week at 7:30. Sometimes we start at 7. If you're like, say, hey, I want to go on your show, and you're like, okay, well, you told me when. 7. Okay, well, that's whatever works. Yeah, whatever works. No, man, I'm glad. I've been looking forward to today. I literally all last week, like, I've been following you guys for a while, and the way me and Steve met was just coincidence, man. I think you had been watching the show. You had seen a few episodes, and then I went to go see. Shout out to Art and the Conjunto cats. I went to go see him at some backyard patio place, and we started talking. And he's like, "Hey, man, I got Los Chicanos. I'm gonna be playing at Traders Village," and you know what? It was the day, yeah, bro. So that show, like, they had a speaker that was just, they couldn't figure it out. Like, it just had a bad speaker. I mean, the musical wise, they were great, but the goddamn sound, they couldn't figure out the speaker. No problem. It wasn't their problem, but
you gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
It was a CB speaker. That's what it was.
It was what?
A CB.
A CB speaker.
Burger 19.
So, man, before we go on, let's introduce. I want to introduce everybody. You want to introduce yourself, and then kind of go on.
It's just me. It's Los Chicanos. Steve
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
That's it. All right, let me start over here from Seguin, Texas, right here to my left. That's Tony Cáceres Rios. He comes from all the way from Seguin, Texas, from the southeast side of San Antonio. Real quick before I keep going, I always give him a hard time.
I always get picked on, man.
Always. He's not a true Southsider, bro. He lives on the southeast side.
You live in New Braunfels, Walls, in that area, or what?
Well,
that's east side, though, right?
Yeah,
that's east side.
So
I'm a Creeless Mall, like right down the street.
I
always give him. I
always
give him a hard time. So from the southeast side of San Antonio, we have Victor Charro on the squeeze box.
Hell yeah.
And last but not least, on the bass, I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but that's my dad. Mr. Jesse Torres. Everybody calls him Pops.
Guys, welcome to the show, man. I want to thank you guys.
Thank you.
1, for having patience for the show we had before, and then 2, for just being here, man. You guys could be doing something else with your families, it's a holiday. You could be shopping or whatnot, but you guys decided to come hang out with Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, and I greatly, greatly appreciate that,
Thank you for having us on here. I appreciate it.
And off with the show. Now you know who everybody is, right? We just had Little Joe on the show. King of the brown sound, king of the back in the day, the orchestra style of Tejano music, all the horns, just the amount of musicians, it's just amazing. It's hard for me to explain to people sometimes conjunto music. It's hard. And the reason I say that is because if you're not from here, you don't get it. And I figured out a way to do it. You guys might agree with it. You might not agree with it. I broke the code. Here's how it is.
I gotta hear this.
So you got like, I'm gonna take it way back. You got somebody like Belle Biv DeVoe, right?
All right.
BBD, R&B, R&B music, and then you have NWA, gangster rap. They fall in that same. They're like a people they like to label music.
Right.
They're in that R&B rap. You know what I mean? But you have like Drake. I guess, is that a guy?
Yeah, that's a guy.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not just a coffee cake.
So you have this, and to me, I relate conjunto, and not in a bad way, but it's like that hardcore gangster rap. Like it's about like I don't know. It's just more. To me, it's almost more traditional.
Well, to me, it's the roots of Tejano. To be honest with you, like I think that's where it started with conjunto. You know what I mean? And then they added keyboards and all that stuff, and it turned into this big old thing we call here in San Antonio fiesta. So yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm there with you 100%. We are you're the
gangster rap. You're the gangster rap with Tejano music, man. And with that being said, like there's some people who dig it. There's some people who don't.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's some groups that have been around conjunto music that have found that they know like there's some people who they like Tejano music and or conjunto music, and there's some just like it rubs them off the wrong way, like
like
there's some people that I know they consider conjunto music more like, hey, esa es música de los cholos, vato. Esos vatos, they're wearing their hats, their Stacey Adams, and you know what I mean. That's what I relate. Growing up, that's how I related to conjunto music.
But it all depends on where you come from, right? Like, if you come from like California, I guess that's how you see it, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, I was raised in the Corpus, Beeville area right there. So like,
even there,
I mean, Alice, Robestown, like that. I mean, that's. But then you go to one of your concerts, you're gonna see dudes in cowboy hats. Yeah. You're gonna see dudes in nice boots, Stacy, like just our culture, right? Basically our culture. So, with that being, I just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys have never heard conjunto music, you're like, man, what? I know Bumper, but I don't know this music. Like, I don't know what's going on here. But dude, I love it. I love conjunto. Conjunto music to me it does to me what Chente did to me on Sunday. Oh. The minute when I start hearing that bajo and that cordion start playing, bro, it's like, hey, onta la fría. Yeah. Like you need a cold beer. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need a cold beer, and you need to start drinking and having a good time, man. So how long have you guys been Los Chicanos?
All of 2 years, but 2 years ago when we started this, COVID hit. So we took a whole year off as soon as we started. We went on vacation as soon as we started.
You didn't even get your feet wet.
And we've all been playing music our whole lives. You know what I mean? It doesn't take much for this group, at least in my opinion, to pick up right where you left off. You know what I mean? If we started today and we don't play again for 5 months, hopefully that doesn't happen. But we pick up right where we left off. So when COVID hit, we took a long stretch of waiting. For the venues to open. They didn't open. So we did what everybody was doing. We were playing from home, and we started recording it from home. But we've been together 2 years. 2 years, same 4 guys. And we just took off, man, to be honest with you. There's no story other than we just rode the wave. Yeah. Whatever happened, and it just kind of took off. And I don't fight the current, man. I never fight the current.
You guys stay busy though, man. I mean, when I do, we chat back and forth. You guys are gigging. You know every what I mean? You guys are gigging every weekend.
Every weekend.
Which is the key.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like if you're gigging, you're staying relevant.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're not out of sight, out of mind. How long have you been playing the bajo?
I was 18, I think, if I'm not mistaken, at the time. And I didn't want to play the bajo, just so you know. I was NWA. You want to get into this real quick so I can tell you?
No, okay, I figured because if you grew up here in San Antonio, more than likely, the music you're playing to you was old people music, and you were into the rap and stuff like that.
I only listened to it when I used to go to like parties or weddings, and used to sit there as a kid, and used to do this when the music's playing,
right.
And play around with it and stuff, and then you start making a beat, right? And then it sticks with you, and what are you gonna do? I mean, it's there. So it was in my blood. It was in my roots. My dad's been playing music since he was 12 or something like that.
Don't take his.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Don't take his fame.
I'm sorry. And So one day we had a bajo at the house my dad had, and he said, "Come on, I'm gonna show you how to play bajo." And I said, "I don't want to play that. That shit's not. It's not me. You know what I mean?" At the time, and he said, "Nope, let's go." So we went outside every day. I was 17 going on 18. I was a senior in high school. I remember it.
What high school?
South Stand High School. Go Bobcats.
Okay.
And we would go outside every day after school, and I'd sit on the picnic table outside every day, dude. And he said, "Learn this and learn that." And I didn't want to, dude. And then I started hearing myself, "Oh, I could do this, right? Like something's coming out of this."
Sounds good.
So believe it or not, you know, when you're young, you think you know it all once you learn a couple of chords, right? I started listening to the Hometown Boys, and I started strumming to the Hometown Boys, dude. And I took off from there. It never stopped. It never stopped. I just was like, nope, this is what I want to do. From 18 all the way till, I want to say 32 or 33 years old, I never played with anybody. I just played at home for fun.
Like just playing along with music and stuff.
Just with music.
And your dad, he plays everything. He plays bajo.
The only thing he doesn't play is accordion, but he plays everything. He plays violin. No, I'm just kidding. No, he plays everything.
That's badass, man.
He plays everything.
So you come from a musical background in a sense. It's not like
a huge one.
You just walked into a pawn shop or a music store and be like, "Hey, I like that guitar." Yeah, it's not a guitar; it's a bajo. So do you play a bajo quinto, or bajo sexto, bajo quinto?
Yeah. I only have 5 fingers. Hey, shout out to the guys that play bajo sexto. That's all I gotta say. Those guys are monsters. That's one of them back there.
Did you ever see the show where I had the Tres Amigos on here?
It was Juan P. Moreno and
Manuel Moreno and Chato.
And Chato, yeah.
Bro, when you hear that Juan P. Moreno's what do you call it? You're like, you hear it, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm a huge.
But when the dude is right next to you jamming that bajo sexto, bro, it makes the hair on your arm stand up, bro.
Bro, Juan P. Moreno's a monster on that thing, dude.
And I was happy because he just let me. I got to take a picture holding his bajo right there. It said Juan P. Moreno. That was pretty cool, man. Shout out again to everybody tuning in. If you're just tuning in, Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. My guest this evening, Los Chicanos, and
can I do a shout out? Sorry, I didn't mean to
you can do anything. Hey, vato, those mics are there for a reason.
Hey,
Get it out loud. You can talk.
Can I go get something to eat from your fridge?
Bro, you can go right now. I don't know what you find.
We shall get me, bro.
Bologna, weenie. There's something in there. You'll definitely find.
Real quick, I want to give a couple of shout outs.
Dale.
I want to give a shout out to my brother. He's like my biggest supporter, bro, in everything that I do. Rudy Torres. He's a drummer too. But he plays for the church. So shout out to my brother Rudy. Shout out to, and I know you know who this is, DJ Brandon in the house.
Supporting the shit out of the Chicanos, bro.
Okay, real quick.
Hey, but you fucked it up. Fucked it up.
What?
It's DJ Brandon from Pearsall.
From Pearsall, Texas.
You gotta say
La Familia
Pearsall,
Vasquez. Roberto's Nightclub. Lorenzo, Ana. All of y'all. Thank y'all so much. They hired us to play at their bar out there too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've already played out there with
That's
them. That's
badass,
stuff,
man. That's badass.
Big, huge shout out to DJ Brandon. He's the biggest supporter across everything that everybody does. Dude.
Oh, yeah. He loves conjunto music, man. And he pushes the music in his own way. He's a big supporter of the show, man. Like, he makes his own ads.
Yeah.
He takes, like, pieces, like, hey, go ahead, dude. The more, the merrier.
We put him on stage to dance with us, dude.
Hola, chica.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, shit. So, hey, you got people watching from Wisconsin. Shout out to Andy Bustamante down there in the valley. Man, there's a lot of people on. I would be here for a while going through all these. But, dude, saludos El Vidal to all my people down there in South Florida, man. Thank you guys for always tuning in. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Man, yeah, if you guys have shout-outs, man, do them. Because once I start talking, bro, you're going to be like, oh, no.
We have it.
You know what I mean?
They're like,
Yep. That's how it is. That's how it is. But you know, I want to do something now because we do got quite a bit of people watching.
All right.
And
welcome
again. I want to thank you. If you have never done this, just do one thing. It's easy. on the bottom of the thing, hit share. Because when you share it, somebody could be going through your page and be like, you know what? I like conjunto music. What the hell is this?
Yep, for sure.
Who's this Mexican talking on the microphone? And then, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, we pick up a fan. Somebody's watching next Wednesday. So if you could do that for me, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. But these guys have been promoting. They've been promoting. I've been promoting. And we've been promoting one big thing. And I don't want him to tell me who it is.
I was on the phone with them yesterday.
Yeah, you were like, do you want me? I'm like, no. I want to listen and I want to take a guess.
Yeah.
You don't know?
No, he doesn't know.
No, and then y luego I asked for hints and what did I say?
know.
Give me a hint. Is it Tejano or conjunto? He's like, it's both. It's both. Chinga. Thanks for the hint, bro. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm gonna work on spinning this, getting this spun up here, and you want to talk about it? You want to talk about the?
Well, before we talk about it, I want to give a shout out. One more shout out.
Dale.
Shout outs right now to Eric Avalos. Let me look.
Floridian.
If there's any conjunto bands out there, Tejano bands, whatever you play, if you want to record something, I'm not saying this. He doesn't pay me to say this. Okay, he doesn't tell me, hey, can you do this? No, the dude is a genuine guy. He's humble. He's a class.
Eric is a bad mofo, dude.
That dude will make you sound like no other, bro. He makes you sound the way you're supposed to sound, bro.
Okay, but I'm going to stop you and ask you. There's some people who make you sound like that. Not saying names because I love my music. And I don't want to be a crab.
Gotcha.
You heard me talk about crabs, right? Tejano and Norte, conjunto, we're like a thing of crabs. Nobody can get out to the top because the crab grabs you and brings you down, right? But sometimes not you guys. There's some groups that just sound amazing. You hear the song on the radio, you're like, a la madre. Who produced that? Like, that's just a badass song. Then you go pay your $15-$20 and they start playing. You're like, hey, dog, what do you mean? What happened here? Are these the same guys or what?
Totally understand. I know exactly what you're saying. So let me word that again. He makes you sound the way you're supposed to sound, even like when you play live. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this dude can. What I'm going at is the balancing, the mastering, the mixing. I mean, everything is on point. Dude.
All the hard work it takes to put a song together.
And he sent, look, check it out. He sent me a copy, right? And he was like, "What do you think?" And I said, "Does it need anything?" And I said, "Dude, it sounds great." He was like, "Bro, it's not even mixed." And I said, "Okay." I said, like a couple of hours later, he goes, "All right, now it's mixed." I said, "Holy shit, now it sounds great." And then he goes, "You know what? Let me call you back."
That's
another 2 or 3 hours go by. "Hey, bro, I sent you another copy. I lowered this and I did this." And I'm like, "Holy, now it sounds even better." He's like, "Cool." Day goes by. "Hey, bro, I sent you something else. I fixed something else because I keep listening to it." And that's just the kind of guy he is,
and
bro.
if he'll listen a million times and change it a million times.
Correct.
You know what I mean? 'Cause that's just their ear. They have the ear for that.
Correct. But the guy does it well-intentioned, man, to make sure that you sound what you're supposed to sound like, and he takes the time to do that. So huge shout out, man. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much for Mr. Eric Avalos. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
I think you know, I've been waiting all week to hear. I didn't even know the name of it. I just looked right now. I said, well, shit, if it's the same one, I already like that. I already like the.
They haven't even heard it. Well, no, wait, you haven't heard it, right?
No, you didn't send us this.
Well, guess what? Well, guess what? Right now, you still ain't gonna hear it because I'm the only one with headphones. So, man, if you just joined us, Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, the guest tonight, Los Chicanos, right here from good old San Antonio. You can catch these guys all over San Antonio playing everywhere. And before we leave, we're going to put their number up, or we're going to give their number out. If you guys need them for a gig, hit them up. These guys will take care of you, man. So we've been really promoting the single that we're going to push, that we, like, a single that they're going to debut tonight. This is like, man, we're getting up there with debuts. Like, they call me like, "Bump, I want to debut a song on your show." Dude, that's an honor for me, bro. Neta, like, to all you guys, like, being just a host of a Facebook live show, like, for somebody to say, hey, you know what? I want the world to hear my song first right here.
If Little Joe had a podcast, I'd probably do it with him.
Shit.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Oh, shit, man. So which one's better, the MP3 or the WAV file?
The MP3.
MP3. Okay. Well, let's see if it plays. So, this is the brand new single debut from Los Chicanos right here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday from the Wacky Wednesday studio. The name of the song? Cuatro Caminos. I hope you're ready. It sounds good.
Es imposible que yo te olvide, es imposible que yo me vaya. Por donde quiera que voy te miro, si ando con otra, por ti suspiro. Es imposible que todo acabe, yo sin tus besos me arranco el alma. Si ando en mi juicio no estoy contento, si ando borracho, ¿pa' qué les cuento? Cuatro caminos hay en mi vida, ¿cuál de los cuatro será el mejor? Tú que me viste llorar de angustia, dime paloma por cuál me voy.
Shout out to Trino.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ram Herrera.
Tú que juraste que amor del vuelo solo en tus brazos me encontraría. Ya no te acuerdas cuando dijiste que yo era tuyo, que tú eras mía. Si es que te marchas a Loma Blanca, alza tu vuelo poquito a poco. Llévate mi alma bajo tus alas y dime adiós a pesar de todo. Cuatro caminos hay en mi vida, ¿cuál de los cuatro será el mejor? Tú que me viste llorar en angustia, dime paloma por cuál me voy.
That's you on the accordion? Brand new single debuting on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, Los Chicanos, Cuatro Caminos. With special guest, the outlaw himself, Mr. Ram Herrera, dude. To hear him on conjunto like that, that was fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Señora, perdón. This is the way I talk. I'm sorry.
He's a Marine. What do you expect, right?
no. Hey, man, what an amazing song, dude. Eric A. This for you, Vato. Badass, man, badass. I saw he was working with, was he working with Conjunto Cats?
Yes, he is.
Dude, you know the Conjunto Cats, bro? Esos vatos, they were up to like 1:30 in the morning.
They're young. They're like 15 years old.
Hold on. They were up to like 1:30 in the morning. They were already at the studio the next morning at 8, and then they played with y'all the following day or whatever.
You know what? Those guys are super busy right now.
Yep.
And shout out to Art, Zeke, Diego, Nathan. That band right there, for real, for me, that's one of the tightest bands right now. Tight.
On the money.
On
Bro,
the money.
I love to catch Nate. I don't know if you guys saw that when I went live when they from Desperados. Shout out to JR and Desperados 2.0. I took the camera and I love to go on top of the drummers. So, because sometimes the drummers, they don't get no love, bro.
For sure.
They're in the back. They're usually in the back in a corner. And it's like, you know what I mean? They're there. You know what I mean? They don't get no love. Nobody ever gets to see them until somebody says, "Hey, the drummer is," and he goes in a little solo.
Unless you're Aaron Holler, they give all the love to Aaron Holler.
Yeah.
Or Joey JMZ.
Joey
man.
James. Hey, speaking of Joey JMZ, hey, if you get bored watching us, my buddy Joey JMZ, and this is love. Like I'm being no joke. Like he just went live himself. Doing a little mini concert. If you want to leave, you can. But I mean, I'm just saying it's out there. I shout out, man. Happy belated birthday to him. I actually, me and my wife drove to Alice last night and had dinner with him and his wife Starla.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
We had a good time and we got back pretty late. But you know, shout out to Joey Jams, man.
There was some kind of inside joke on there. I don't know what happened.
Bro.
Can you share that, or
dude,
or is that too personal?
Did my wife tell you to bring that up?
No. I saw it and I was like, I wonder what happened.
Don't lie, bro.
I swear. I promise you.
Okay.
We got time.
So if you follow me on my personal Facebook, so people ask like, hey, you got a Facebook with your wife, like, you know, you get all those jokes. But my wife actually divorced me on Facebook a long time ago. She has her own. But Bumper and Weech has been so old that Facebook doesn't let me change the name.
Really?
So I built a show on Bumper and WeChat. Yeah. So I can't just get rid of it and start a new one. So that's me. I'm Bumper and WeChat, but it's just really just me. You know what I mean? So the inside joke is my wife here, she put on a gorilla mask. And I was actually talking to Joey on the phone. I was in my couch. I was in the zone. Okay. We're talking deep conversation. So my wife comes down the stairs wearing this black gorilla mask and just pops out of nowhere. Bro, and I lose it. I get pissed off, like, how can you do that? Goddamn shit. You know what I'm going off. She's recording the whole thing. So because it scared the shit out of me.
Oh, I think I did see it, but it happened so quick.
It was quick.
I couldn't make it out.
So then yesterday I'm in Alice. I'm at Joey Jams's house, and Joey's sitting like where you're at, and I'm like this. I'm chilling, like just chilling out. And next thing you know, she has like a leather face mask.
Oh my God!
Starla does, his wife.
Where's she getting these?
So she's gonna ask.
So she came, and I should have known because I'm looking at Joey, and he's like, he kind of jumps like, hey, what the like, what's going on? So bro, I just feel somebody breathing like right here, bro. I turn like this.
Oh my God, dude,
bro. My heart fell. I won't tell you where it fell down to, but I got so scared, bro.
Hey, Bumper, look at the window.
No, bro. I got so scared. So my wife recorded the whole thing, but she recorded it from the backside, right? So you couldn't really see the scary face, but you could see my face. So these fools took it and they broke it down. Slow motion picture. So my face is all messed up, bro. It was freaking hilarious, man. It was hilarious.
I'm glad you shared that because I was really trying to figure out.
Oh yeah, no, they got me. They got me really good.
I'm gonna go high five WeChat right now.
Yeah, no. So hey guys, in the studio, man, Los Chicanos. If you just joined us, we just debuted the brand new single Cuatro Caminos. When can we download it?
January 1st. You
let us play it, and we gotta wait 2 weeks to hear that.
Hey, It's all part of the
I
process.
hear you. Hey, so to all my friends who are DJs, right? All my friends that are DJs, all my friends that are out there in the radio station world, whether it be FM, AM, whether it's internet, whatever it may be, make sure you guys reach out to Los Chicanos and you get this single once it comes out, because that is a badass song, right? I mean, that was a superb song. Eric A. did an amazing job producing that song. Excuse me, stupid tequila's talking. But you know, and then to have the legendary voice himself, Mr. Ramirez, on the thing is badass, man.
So, can I get into that real quick?
Dale, how did that happen? How did that fall into
I
place?
was waiting for that question, man.
Well, I got you.
So, true story, dude. This is you can't make this up. You really can't. We've been planning to go and record with Eric for like 2 months, dude, or longer. And he called me, says, hey, we're on for Wednesday. And I said, yeah, for sure. Then I call these guys, and one of them can't make it. So I said, hey, Eric.
Which one? Call him out.
Oh, was it, who was first? I don't remember. It was Tony. No, Tony was first. Tony couldn't make it. No, I'm going to hug this dude because of that, okay? So we couldn't make it.
And that was me.
Then the second time, he calls me. He's like, hey, we're still on for Wednesday. He called me Monday. Tuesday, he called me. He was like, hey, bro, we're not going to be able to do it Wednesday. Or he called me Wednesday. I'm sorry. Called me Wednesday. He said, I'm not going to be able to do it. And I said, it's cool, whatever. He was like, the AC went out. We're working on it. And I don't want y'all in here and sweating. And I said, cool, man. I appreciate that. Badass. Next week went by. He says, hey, we're on for next Wednesday. And then my dad, I called him and I said, hey, he's like, I can't make it. We got obligations.
Gee, wow.
Right?
Man.
So then, hey, don't be mad at them. I couldn't make it 1 week too. So I called Eric and I said, hey, bro. He was like, are we on for Wednesday? I said, we can't make it. Okay, cool. When do you want to do this? He was like, well, I'm out of town this day. So time went by, dude. Time went by. My biggest thing that I tell these guys all the time, and not that they listen, whatever, but I always tell them, ride the wave, don't fight the current, right? So whatever happens in our music.
Hey, vas a hacer cruzón corpos o qué?
I don't know how to swim.
Do the backstroke,
Hey,
not the
River-
front stroke.
The Riverwalk don't have no waves no more.
Yeah, so I always tell them, I say, ride the wave, don't fight the current. That's just something that I live by with my personal life.
Right.
If it's going to happen, it'll happen. If it doesn't happen, then don't fight it. You'll have your shot later, whatever it may be. Work, home, family, whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
So I always tell them that, dude. So we finally make it to the studio, bro. Finally. We're in there. He's like, what song y'all going to do? Cuatro Caminos. All right, let's do it. Boom. We start doing it. Clap, 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 clap. Somebody walks in. And I was like, it's Ram, dude. We didn't call Ram. We didn't have no hookup with Ram. It wasn't planned to be with Ram. It was just, he just showed up. And he's listening. And he's like, damn, that sounds good. And I'm like, thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah,
inside,
hell yeah.
But I'm trying to stay professional.
Okay, I got you.
Because, before I'm a musician, I'm a fan, bro.
Hell yeah.
Before I'm a musician, I'm a fan.
And Ramirez, hombre.
Shut up.
I know that guy.
He walks in, and I'm like, wow, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Solo. I didn't ask him nothing. We didn't exchange nothing, no 2 words. And he goes, hey, can I lay down the track with y'all?
Yeah. Well,
My heart sank, bro. I said, are you serious? Are you real? Like, pinch me, bro. Porque I was like, there's no way that we put off that many times to go to the studio, much less we're singing Cuatro Caminos. And this dude walks in, and then he says that he wants to record with us. How do you don't plan that?
Bro, you were at the right place at the right time,
It's a
dog.
blessing, dude.
Hell yeah, for sure.
It's a blessing. Oh, I got one more shout out.
Dale.
I just remembered. Shout out to Miss Aisha Aparacio. Aparacio.
Yeah, same shit.
Somewhere on there. Aisha, yeah, definitely big, huge shout out to her and Max. She's one of my long friends before.
back in another band.
They're the homies with
That's where
Ram.
we met, bro.
Yeah.
They're the homies in Ram. I had Aisha. Aisha's been on a Wacky Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Ram's been on Wacky Wednesday. Max is I'll take that dude anywhere. He's a funny ass dude.
Dude, we used to stay up till 2, 3 in the
Dude,
morning.
Max will
drinking,
keep
me and
Max will keep you up for a whole day straight.
Yeah.
And you won't say one word. Max will say the whole thing.
Great people.
Let me ask you guys this, man. When you guys perform, Cuatro Caminos is a classic song. What is your dad, without asking your dad and your dad saying it, what is your dad's favorite song to jam to? That the Chicanos do?
Oh, that we do?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Where you can look over and be like, hey, look at my pops, bro. He's digging it. Because, I'm being real. There's musicians, they're up there, they're playing. It's like, okay, another one, I got this. But every musician just has that song. Drummers, same thing.
Is that what
There's
we're going to sing next?
the accordion, the guy playing the accordion, same thing. Like, there's just a certain song that, like, man, I love it.
I would have to say it's an old conjunto song. It's from Valerio, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's a.
No, don't ask him.
No, I'm not asking him, but I'm telling.
What do you think? What do you think it is?
El Rosalito.
That's it, yeah.
El Rosalito.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Can we get it or what?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. El Rosarito right here, man. Los Chicanos live from the Wacky Wednesday studio. Thank you guys for hanging out. You could be doing anything else on this Wednesday night. I'm bringing you live conjunto music. What you see is what you get. Here they are, Los Chicanos.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't want to believe me. I told you better have your dancing shit together, man. These dudes don't play around, man. They do not play around. Thank you guys for jamming that out, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Again, like I was telling you guys, I was looking forward to having you guys on. One, hey, somebody's volume's up. Is that mine?
That ain't mine.
I think it's because I'm still hooked into my Bluetooth. It's off now. But really, really looking forward to having you guys on the show, man. Just because I've seen y'all live, and you guys are you're humble people. You know what I mean? Like every single one of you. Like I called you the other day. You're like, "Hey, bro, I'm just getting off of work." Like I think sometimes people think they see grupos and they're like, "Hey, bro, that's what they do for a living." Esos vatos, they get paid badass money. Y luego they don't do nothing until Thursday or Friday, and then they start doing it again.
Bro, I wish.
They don't. I'm being real. I mean, I'm sure, a lot of people during COVID, all the artists that I've had on there, I mean, it affected everybody from A artist to the Z artist. Like, it affected you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you know what was cool, dude? Was that we found a way still.
Oh, yeah.
We found a way. Like, if it would have been for COVID, bro, Wacky Wednesday would not exist.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Wacky Wednesday existed because work sent us home.
Really? I did not know that.
Wacky Wednesday exists. So Eric A can attest to this, right? He's from Florida.
I did not know that.
Yeah, see, don't let him, because he's wearing a cowboy hat and shit now. He's originally from Florida. So shout out to Roman Reyes from.
Is he the one that plays the bajo?
No, he plays drums.
Oh, he plays drums
for the Homeboys.
That's right.
With the motherfucking Z. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
You're right. My bad. You're right.
So, what the hell was I talking about? See, the Homeboys got me.
Eric.
Florida.
Yeah, so he was from Florida, and what was I saying? I don't know, where was I going with it?
I forgot.
Florida. I think we were in Florida.
Damn it, Eric.
What did it say? What was I saying?
Show got started.
Oh, how the show got
Oh, the
started.
show started. So
COVID.
you know, with COVID, Eric, he's from Florida. So in Florida, there's a pizza place called Hungry Howie's, and there's actually one Hungry Howie's here in San Antonio. Only one.
Never heard of it.
It's on Bitters
Let's go.
and 281, and it's like a hole in the wall. Like you order your pizza and leave. Like there's nowhere to eat. It's just
Chico.
right. But they're big in Florida.
Right.
So they when we bought they were like, hey, me and my wife like, hey, we gotta work from home. So if you know when you get that word, like, hell yeah, I'll be in my boxers all
You're
day
like,
long. Like, you know
I'm
what
not
I
gonna
mean?
get up till 12,
Yeah, you know what I
baby.
mean? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I said, hey, let's go get pizza. Like it was, you know, the COVID started. You could only do takeout or whatever.
Yeah.
We called. We got the Hungry Howie's pizza. You know what do they put on the boxes? They put the coupons. They let you know.
Oh,
right
yeah,
on
yeah.
there.
Promos
So
and all.
yeah, the promos. So it said it was a Wednesday, and I was showing the people on Facebook. I wasn't even meant. I was just showing live that I was eating something called parisa. You ever had parisa?
No.
So parisa is carne picada raw. What? It's so you eat ceviche?
Sometimes.
So okay.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay, so well, ceviche is raw shrimp, raw fish,
Right,
and it's cooked with the lime, tomato, jalapeno, onion, all that, right? The parisa is carne picada that's raw. It's raw hamburger meat, and they put cheddar,
even cooked a
onions,
little
not
bit.
even cooked a little bit. They take limones,
That chorro.
they put it on the carne, they put on the carne, and they put it back in the refrigerator, and then you eat it the next day. You put it on crackers and eat it. If you can get over the fact that it's raw meat,
It's great.
it tastes amazing.
No way.
Yes,
Well,
it's good as hell.
I'll tell you what. I'll take you up on that offer.
So where I was going was the Wacky Win. So we were talking, and they're like, people are like, Bump, you should do a show. Like, this is cool. Like, why listening to you talk shit? Like, it's
Yeah.
cool. So I looked down, and the only reason I'm saying is because somebody asked me, like, can you explain why you're called Wacky Wednesday?
Dude, I totally was gonna ask you that.
And people are like, you have conjunto tejano. Like, I don't understand where Wacky Wednesday comes into effect, right? So I'm talking, and I look down, and it was a Wednesday. And the coupon said, hey, the Wacky Wednesday special
my
is
God, dude.
this. I said, hey, welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. And my kids are like, Dad, hell yeah, that sounds badass. Boom. So I said, you know what? Next week, we'll be here. Get your shot glasses. Bro, we had 4 viewers. If we get to 5,
Rally.
get your shot ready. If we get 5 viewers, everybody's taking a shot.
Ándale.
Everybody's like, I got mine ready. We would get 6, 7. We're at 7. Hell yeah. If we get to 10, we're going to take 2 shots. And so, next thing you know, we're going 4 hours live on Facebook. Jamming out, playing the music that I like, right?
Wow.
And people are like, hey, play this, play that. And we're just joking, talking in the chat room. That led to this.
People enjoyed it.
Yeah. And that little by little. And then one day it's like Michael Salgado sitting next to me with his accordion playing Cruz de Madera. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
How does that happen, right?
Yeah, I started this shit with a phone and a damn beer bottle. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you rode the wave.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
like that. I like that. You ride the
Works.
wave, man. You ride the wave.
You know what?
man.
Now that we're on the subject of Wacky Wednesday, I've seen your show plenty of times, and I think that I've heard somebody ask you this question, but I don't remember the answer. So I want to ask you a question: where does Bumper come from? Like from your car?
Hey, bro, this
Or-
is my show. I asked the questions here. Nah. That's a good. Yeah, it's good, bro. I like this. I like this vibe. No, I'll answer it, man. So I come from a big family, man, and my mom is the only girl out of 10 kids.
Wow.
She's dead smack in the middle, and so when I came home from the hospital, I had uncles who were like a year and a half older than me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know Raza,
Yeah.
fool, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
The,
I know exactly
the
what you're
mom,
talking about.
I mean the grandma and the daughter, or the mom and the daughter, they're pregnant at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's what happened. So I came home from the hospital, and I had my Uncle Jude, may he rest in peace. He was maybe 2 years older than me, a year and a half older than me. He was just starting to talk. And then I had my younger uncles that were teenagers, older teenagers there. And my grandparents, they didn't speak very good English.
Okay.
You know, barely any. My grandma spoke more than my grandfather. But so my Uncle Jude would, in a pamper, you know, he would see them change my pamper. So he would call me Pamper, right? He was just starting to talk.
Right.
So then my grandfather, who doesn't speak no English, right? He's like, mira, Jude le está llamando Pamper to the thing, right? He's like, mira, he's calling him Pamper, you know what I mean? And so then my tios would tell like, hey, Dad, like, he's saying Pamper. No, it's Pamper. It's a Pamper, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Pamper ended up turning into Bumper. And dog, so many people
Since
like
you were born,
bro. It's been literally my name. If I tell you this, people don't believe me. It's on my high school diploma. My high school diploma says Jose A. in parentheses Bumper Gomez. You go to Beeville, Texas, and you ask anybody who Jose Gomez is, they're gonna scratch their head and be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. You say Bumper. Okay, I know that cat.
that motherfucker owed me money.
For sure. So that's a great
cool,
question, man. That's how I got my name, and it's catchy. You know what I'm saying? It was my call sign in the Marine Corps. Like if I got to pick a call sign, it was always Bumper. You know what I mean? It was just a.
Thank you so much for your service, man.
No worries,
really,
man.
really do appreciate you and all the veterans and everybody out there. My brother's a veteran. He served in the U.S. Army. He was a military police. Shout out to my brother Jesse Torres. He's retired already. He's done.
He did 20 years too.
He did. Oh man, I don't know the answer to that. If you're watching, let us know how many years you did. But he was in there.
More than 20.
Oh yeah, he went to Korea. He went.
Oh
to,
shit. Okay.
I mean, he's been around. So
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my brother.
No man. So yeah, I'm glad you asked that because it kind of changes the vibe a little bit. You know what I mean?
For sure.
¿Cómo se llama este?
Tony,
the guy that didn't want to show up to play drums when he was supposed to. Tony, you're from Seguin, right?
Seguin, Texas, man.
Man, why all the drummers come from Seguin, bro?
Best known musicians.
That's where they grow them. They plant them and grow them.
So is a Seguin band puro drummers? Okay, like the high school band, is it all drummers?
everybody just plays drums.
What made you pick up the drums, homie?
Well, drumming runs in my family, man, from the Cáceres de Seguin, Texas, man. So, you know, I picked it up from... just in the blood, man, from the Cáceres out of my...
Since you were little?
Yeah, since I was little. My mom used to get mad because I'll get the forks and on the end of the tables, man, I'll hit them, Tony.
You were that kid?
Yeah. I was that kid. Even in school.
We only have 5 forks and you're missing up to 2 out of the 5 that we got.
We've all done that, you know?
And
The blackened fork.
You know, and she started buying plastic forks.
Shit, hey, around my house, I think I go to Walmart and buy silverware probably every 3 months, dude. I buy 20 forks, 20 spoons. In 2 months, I'm like, hey, can I get a fork? There's only 3 left in the.
Yes,
I was only 3 left. You know what I mean?
Tony comes from not like a background like family. I don't think it's family, but he grew up playing like his neighbor. One of your neighbors, right, was from Tierra Tejana or something like that, or not neighbor, but like you knew them or something.
Oh yeah, like you know, well, my brother was a drummer. His name is Noel Cáceres. Rest in peace, bro. You know, but he would hang out with all these musicians. You're talking about from like Tierra Tejana and all that from back then. You know, jamming out with Steve Velasquez from the Latin Breed, Mondo Chief de la Garza. You know.
Hey, how old are you, bro? If you don't mind me
I'm
asking.
28, man.
28, bro. So even when you were a young teenager, conjunto and Tejano music was
Just the feel of it, man.
or let me ask you, because you're a drummer. You dig heavy metal?
No, not.
Come on, real like.
Not too much, man. I do jam out to Iron Maiden, you know, Metallica, stuff like
See?
that.
I knew it.
All of them, right?
But
Yeah.
not too heavy metal.
Every drummer I know, man, all of them, heavy metal is their first love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? They mix that knowledge with what we're doing now, and you can create so many like Joey. Like this dude,
Joey's a
like
beast,
Nathan,
bro.
dude, they have their own stilo. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
like,
I hang a lot with Mike G,
okay.
Mike Gonzalez, and he's a
The Iconics.
yeah, he's lefty.
Oh yeah.
He's lefty, you know what I
he plays
mean?
the drums.
And I was telling bro, you're that guy, bro. Pinche band's got to change the whole setup because you're fucking left-handed and you're the lefty guy, right? Hey, he said, you know, that nobody can touch my shit. Like, you know what I mean? Most people are right-handed. So
we're lucky, man, to have Tony. To be honest with you, he lives all the way in Seguin. He makes trips to no matter where we're going. He takes his own vehicle. He's like, I got it, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm like, come ride with us.
Yeah.
Se cree.
You won't go.
Pero,
We have a lot of fun when we travel, man.
oh, he's your drum tech then. He has your shit set up when you get to the state.
no, he sets it all up. I set up everything
An
else.
hour early. Always going out an hour early to set my pots and pans.
And real quick, I'm not gonna mention any names, but this dude's had opportunities to go play with other like bigger bands. Dude.
Yeah.
And he said no. He's like, I'm a Chicano, bro, and that to me, that means everything. That's
Bro, what's
Loyalty.
the word? Loyalty, bro. Loyalty goes a long, long way, man. And the more I hang around with you guys in the business, like I come to near that loyalty just goes a long, long way, man.
I got my loyalty badge right here.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you know? Hey, we can't zoom in, but he has Los Chicanos written on his
That's our logo.
tattooed his logo on his forearm.
I created that logo, and I don't know. It stood out to me. And then one day he was like, "Hey, look what I got!" And I said, "Dude, shut
Guess
up!
where I'm
You're lying. That
Guess
ain't
where I'm
real."
at, man.
Huh?
I said, guess where I'm at.
Oh
What
yeah,
are you
guess
talking
where I'm
about?
at. That's right. Getting a tattoo, and I said, "No way."
Wow.
So I can't get rid of him,
Yeah, hey, you or if you did, you gonna feel like shit. That's for sure.
or we could just take his arm. Shit.
You know, speaking of tattoos, man, last night I was talking to Joey, right? We're there at his house, and he's like, Bump, like, I'm a drummer. It was deep. The conversation was deep, bro. Like, and he was saying, like, you know what? I'm just a drummer. I don't sing. Not a front man. I'm just Joey Jimenez. I just drum. But check this picture out. This fool had a picture of a collage of people that have the JMZ logo tattooed. I'm talking on their neck, on their forearm, like no other. But then I started thinking about it. I said, Joey, you got to remember, in a lot of young, drummers' eyes, the way you have Motley Crue and all that shit on your arm, that's who you are to them.
Yes, correct.
He's, well, yeah, I guess you're. I said, yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? It wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tattoos. I'm talking.
Oh, I know.
He probably has almost 50. I probably saw 40 to 50 different people with tattoos.
Bro, check this out. I went to go see Signal when he was with Signal, right?
Mm-hmm.
At what's the name of the Cowboys Dance Hall. And we weren't supposed to be in VIP, but you already know La Raza.
Yeah,
right?
you
We make
made
up
it in there.
one way or another. So we made it up there, bro. Kid you not. Did you say that? That's so funny. I saw 5 people in VIP with his logo where he's standing on the drum. 5 different people didn't even know each other. I'm talking about we were in there mingling and moving around.
Just you talking.
5 people in VIP, dude, that had there at the same venue had his tattoo. I said, what's going on here? What do I gotta do?
Hell yeah.
Do I gotta make one with me standing on my bajo? Make a logo with me on my bajo?
Hey, you know, and he talked about making that logo, and it's just, bro, it's, you know what it's like? It's like you having Ramheaded on your
big
thing.
time.
You're just at the right place at the right time. Somebody took the
For
picture.
sure.
Somebody like just had that thought in that moment, and
sure.
it works.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And he's
It
the
works.
first one to have the Chicanos logo, so
So
anybody want to follow?
you're getting the next or
I
what?
am getting it next. I'm gonna put it on my
Put on
neck.
my neck.
Yeah, slow you
Put on
roll,
my
dog.
neck right
Slow
here.
you roll, man.
Pinta style,
Slow you roll. Hey, so the accordion. I saw you walk in and you had like 4 or 5 accordions hanging. One in the front, one in the back.
Only
I
one
said,
works.
God
I
damn.
was Boy Scout. You gotta always be prepared, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a dead leader, bro. I'm a dead leader.
He has 5 accordions, but only one works.
Tonight.
You have to pick up 1 or 2
Yeah.
to hit the right note.
but you know
The
what?
notes hit on this
You
one,
know
and then I
what?
gotta pick up
You
this
know,
one.
serious is the one that breaks all the reeds.
Oh yeah.
You try to play. You
I
play
played-
No,
the
I played
accordion.
for the job.
Oh yeah, no, I did. When I went to go see you play, you guys switched it up.
So that's
Did you
something
break
that
a
we
reed
do.
that day?
That's something that we do that I don't see a lot of people do. But
No,
we,
don't say a lot. Nobody does that.
Did he break a reed that day?
So we do it because
Hang on.
we do it because we want to entertain the people. Like you get two bands in one. Believe it or not, yes, he plays accordion. Yes, I play accordion. You're gonna say, well, you're just switching one guy here or there. No, it has a total different sound. So you get two bands for the price of one when you get to go and see.
There you go. There you go. Right there.
So
you
that's-
get two
that's a
bands
plus.
with
You
a
don't have to get a
hell
transfer.
yeah. Hey, so at what age did you pick up the accordion?
Well, I started when I was about 12. You know, back in the black and white era.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, but you're not that old. Vato. Calm down. Calm down.
Wait a minute.
Don't make me take my cap off, bro. Don't make me take my cap off.
But yeah,
So you're about 12 years old,
when I started, yes, sir.
and you grew up puro conjunto tejano music too,
That's what my dad raised me.
and no heavy metal, no rap, no nothing, just
It
that
was
music.
strongly discouraged in the household.
I did too, but they still find that shit.
No,
still find another.
my dad brought me up on conjunto. And when we would have the KDA anniversary parties, hey, vamos, mijo.
99.9.
He plays bass too, so we switch off. So when we switch, he gets on the bass, my dad gets on the bajo, and I get on the accordion.
So let me ask your dad,
Me.
who's a better bajo player, you or your son?
Victor.
Hey,
Can I
tell you
answer? Can I
tomorrow.
answer that question?
dale.
He is, bro. There's some things that I'm still learning today. Just because I get on stage, right, and we play a couple of songs doesn't mean
Doesn't
I know
mean
it
you're a
all.
master of it,
I
yeah.
don't. You never stop learning. And he calls me, right, and we're on the phone, and he's like, "Oye, mira esta canción," and he'll start playing it over the phone, and then I'm like, I could do that, and then I'm like, oh shit, I can't do that, and then I end up hanging up. I go to his house. He lives 2 miles from me. I go to his house. Hey, why did you do that?
And you try to pick it up.
Oh, all the time, dude.
What's your favorite? Can you if there, you got some people in the chat room that just want to hear the accordion by itself? You got a little jam in you, like a little minute jam, minute and a half, good little accordion solo.
That's all you get.
Damn.
You want to see us, go to our show.
There you go. Yeah.
So, can I give you another quick backstory, real quick?
Dale.
I'm not gonna name any names. I don't like naming names, right? Because
Oh, you're gonna go
I
there?
do.
yeah. I just think it's
It's
anyway.
appropriate.
Let's
appropriate.
just. So, the way this all started was me and this dude used to play for another band together, and he used to play bass and I played bajo, and then it worked out. We did it for 2-3 years, something like
Yeah.
that. We recorded a CD together. We did really good together, dude. And then for whatever reason, it just kind of died out, and it wasn't working.
We lead vocalist on that.
On the CD.
On the two songs that came on the radio, I was the lead vocal, but we had another guy that was the lead vocal.
I thought you left like Richie. What do you mean not letting you sing, Richie?
So the two that the radio station picked were the ones that I was
What about
singing.
me?
You know, I'm not bragging or nothing. I'm just
Right,
saying,
right.
That's just the way it happened.
Yeah.
He used to be on bass and I was on bajo, and then it just didn't work out. And I told the guy, the lead of the band, I said, hey man, you know what? It's not gonna work out. I apologize. We're still great friends. Great
this day?
friends
Oh, yeah.
to this day. And we just decided to pull out. Well, we ended up like talking, I don't know, a week later or something like that. And we're like, hey man, wouldn't it be cool if we started our own thing? And he was like, yeah, it would. Let's do it. And I was like, wait, hold on, bro. Like, we don't have the money like for it. First of all, I'm broke. Like, where are we gonna get all this stuff from? And he was like, we can do it. And I said, you know what, bro? You're right. We can do it. Kid you not. Every week I would buy one thing.
And it would like fall like crazy.
Bro, I
You
bought
would get deals like
6
where did you
mic
get that
stands
from?
for $50.
Sweetwater.
Not each total. No, like on offer up and.
That's
the trailer.
bro. It's funny you say that. Dude, that's how I got started, bro. I got started on like offer up, pawn shops, whatever.
One thing a week is what I was
Yeah,
buying. Dude.
dog.
I bought a trailer for $250, bro. I still got that trailer.
Yeah.
Cash.
Cash. we painted it. We did an actual like auto body.
Los Chicanos logo.
We put Chicanos on there and everything. I'm still gonna actually take that off and we're gonna wrap it, because that's what I do for a living. So we're gonna wrap the trailer.
You wrap vehicles?
Yeah.
Oh,
So shout out to all my Code Fire crew. That's where I work at, Code Fire.
Code Fire?
Code Fire. All the people at Code Fire. The crew there. There's 6 of us, so there's not many. So anyway,
Stay busy though.
yeah, dude, forget about it. And so what was I saying? I forgot. Now you
Your
got me.
trailer.
Oh, I started buying everything 1 week at a time. Speakers here and there, people helping me out. Shout out to Los Escorpiones, Chuco from Los Escorpiones. He helped me out too. You know what I mean? Just everybody. Great equipment at a super low price, dude. Just to help me out.
Let me ask you, bro. The name Los Chicanos, right?
It's a good question.
Chicanos, bro, you would have thought that name was taken 50 years ago.
That's something that we talk about.
Like think about all the groups that you could just think as far your dad in your dad's era. Think of all the groups.
There's a backstory on that.
Dale, we're here.
My dad was Los Chicanos back in the 70s.
1973.
1973.
We started the band 1973, Los Chicanos. I did.
Did you go right down in Bear County and get it in the book and all that?
No, I don't know.
No, but they were around the same time. I want to say like the Tropa F was around and they were kind of coming up and all that. And then
It wasn't the Tropa F, it was the
Los Hermanos Farias. That's
it
right.
was just Joe and Juan.
And one.
See?
Yeah.
So that's been around forever. Well, then the manager that was managing in them and getting all the gigs and all that, he passed away. And Arturo Davila, right?
Yeah, that's why
Arturo Davila.
after it was Ray Garcia.
It was Ray Garcia, that's right, first, and then it turned into Arturo Davila. He passed away, and then it just kind of like nothing ever happened with it. So as I grew up and all this came together, I was thinking, man, what do I want to be called, right? Like, what do I want to be called? One of the names that I wanted was Grupo Herencia. I was gonna name my band Grupo Herencia. For me, that just meant it was like that just.
That's a raza name
Right,
too, fool.
right. And I thought, man, it'll hit. But I didn't want grupo, and I didn't want conjunto in it, like conjunto this or grupo this. I wanted just this is who we are.
It's funny you say grupo in the names. Like, if you think about it, when you hear a word grupo, you already associate. To me, I associate it's a regional Mexican group.
Yep, I agree.
If you think about it,
I agree.
right?
Yep.
You say Grupo Intocable. It sounds más mexicano. If you say just Intocable,
Yeah,
it's different. Think about just that
totally
one
agree.
word.
That's why I didn't want to put that in there. I didn't want to put conjunto Los Chicanos or conjunto Herencia or whatever. It didn't fall right with me. It didn't sound professional to me. I wanted just this is who we are, Los Chicanos. So I said, you know what? What better name? I mean, come on. The original Los Chicano guy is my bass player, my dad.
Hey, but your dad never said, mijo, I got the name Los Chicanos.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he did. But I was like, no, this is my thing.
I want to do my own shit.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly the way it went down.
No hicieron
Hey.
caso como nunca se casó.
There you go. Why change something when what's the saying? Don't change if it ain't broke. Don't
Yeah,
fix what ain't broke.
Well, I just wanted to do, I was on this zone. Like, I just wanted to get it done. And I was like, this is what I want. This is what I want. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you, Los Chicanos, what's their style? Because you were speaking of the Conjunto Cats. The Conjunto Cats at first, they were just like whatever. Art would wear his little hat. And now, they're in it to win it. Now the dudes they got their cowboy hats on.
Bro, they look freaking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Heck
They look
dude.
great, man. Big shout out to Art and the Conjunto Cats, bro.
Good move.
So what is Los Chicanos? I mean, when I think Los Chicanos, I'm thinking the way your dad walked in. Like to me, that's the vibe that I get from the name. You know what I mean? Do you have a vibe, or are you just going off like whatever?
Los Chicanos to me is not even just a band name. It's relevant to me and my dad. That's all it is to me. You know, I you know, because he did it for, I don't know, 20, 30, whatever years. That's what Los Chicanos means to me. Yes, we are Chicano, and I'm proud to be Chicano. Don't get me wrong. But that's what the name means to me. Los Chicanos.
I got you. Keep talking. I got to put this charger on this phone porque si no...
We're going to go off
We're
track.
going to be off the air, man. So keep... Hey,
Yeah, so Los Chicanos, that's what that means to me. It's everything between just me and my dad, to be honest with you. But like I said, we're proud to be Chicano. You know, I'm proud, you know, to be raza, and I'm proud, you know. That name is strong, dude.
It is. It's real strong.
That name, if you're going to carry it, you better be, you know, Little Joe strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's Chicano. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely, man.
So like I said, it's one of the things that you're asking me about the style, right? What kind of style?
Yeah,
do we
that's
play?
what I'm going with.
So. True story. This is for real. I tell you, like I tell everybody else, we don't have a certain style. We play what we feel. We don't rehearse.
Don't say that loud, bro.
No, I'm gonna tell you though why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Like I got something to say.
No, but I'm gonna tell you why. It's because we want to give you what's true. I don't want to give you a set show. What if I make this set, right? And I put all these conjunto music, all these conjunto songs, right? We have an hour to play, and I have all these conjunto songs. But I go to a Tejano bar, and they're like, well, what the hell is this? So we mix it up, and we give you a little bit of both. So that way you're like, okay, I like that one. I don't like that one.
He doesn't know. He just stepped into some shit right now. He just stepped into something. So with that being said, Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, we got a shitload of Tejano fans. What you got for me in Tejano?
You just played it.
Oh! What do you think?
What do you want to do?
Oh, see how that works? Real quick.
Oh my God.
Damn.
We're gonna have to switch. We're gonna have to make a little bit of a.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Okay.
It's Wacky Wednesday.
Hijo
You don't know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen. So, hey guys, to the Tejano fans, see, I'm listening to you guys. I hear you. They're doing some switch up here. So this is what you're gonna see if you see Los Chicanos in a show, man. You see I was literally impressed that I saw these guys. He started like one gave the bass, the other one got and I was like, yo, what's going on here? They're switching it up. So you guys better be ready, man, because these guys are gonna play switching it up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you got it, Seguin?
Oh,
You got it?
Man, I didn't want to have to do this, bro.
Hey, bro, it's Wacky Wednesday. I didn't give you a set list. I'm just calling it like I see it. You told me like, hey, I go to a Tejano band, and you know.
I'm down. No me arrajo.
Dale.
Let's see if you remember this one. So this one goes way back. I mean, this is like old school Tejano. This is something that you'll enjoy. Let's see if you know this one. 3, 1, 2.
Don't put him down. Don't put him down. There's a guy in the chat room, man. He's blowing it up. He has a special request. The guy name is Rudy Torres.
Oh, we don't pay attention to that guy.
He said, Bumper, tell my dad to play. What do you think it is?
Oh my God, I don't know, dude.
Hops, what do you think it is?
Rudy.
El Marquito.
That's it. That's what he said. That's what he said to play. He knows his kids. He knows his kids. You play it?
We never played it.
We've never. He's never played it.
Who's never played it?
We've never played it. He's played it with a different band. He actually recorded it. Mi Barquito. Dude, it don't even take accordion.
Wacky Wednesday live in the studio. Los Chicanos. We're mixing it all up. We're making these guys uncomfortable, bro. They're making them
Just play it
uncomfortable.
yourself. Dale solo.
You got out. Don't fight the current, homie.
Subiendo mi barquito, voy a cruzar el mar. Voy a alejarme un tiempo de la guerra y un pelear. Subiendo mi barquito, voy a cruzar el mar. Voy a alejarme un tiempo de la guerra y un pelear. Y me voy muy lejos de aquí. Y no sé cuándo volveré. Y me voy muy lejos de aquí. Solo Dios lo sabrá si regresaré. Te pido que te acuerdes de mí, porque yo a ti no te olvidaré. Te pido que te acuerdes de mí, porque mi alma yo a ti te llevaré.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Believe it or not, that song, man, that's one of the ones that he taught me, and I was like, oh man, this is it's a lot, dude. It's a lot, a whole lot, because he's the lead.
Man, ¿a cuál es tu favorito de jugar ahí con el bajo quinto?
¿Mandé?
¿A cuál es tu favorito de jugar ahí con el bajo quinto?
A mí me gustan los boleros.
Dale.
Hojita, que caíste del árbol, a pesar de tu amparo, el viento te tumbó. Ahora te vagas por el suelo. Yo te ofrezco mi anhelo, que ninguno te dio. Mis besos, ya melosos y tiernos, habrán de comprobarte lo que te quiero yo. Hojita, que caíste del árbol, sigue siendo bonita. Yo mi vida te doy. Yo mi vida te doy. Yo mi vida te doy.
That's that old school right there, boy.
Hey, that was, you know what, man? I love our music, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Listening to your dad, like behind me, like to me, I could imagine you guys smoking a brisket.
I thought you were gonna say smoking a blunt.
El otro allá en la esquina, güey. What are you talking about?
Where's the J? Where's the J?
No, so you know, just your music, bro. It just gives you that. It gives you a vibe, man. It gives you just this really really cool vibe. I can picture myself literally like sitting in the backyard, you guys sitting around a fire, the acordeon, the bajo quinto, right, and just, hey, you know what? Play this.
Yeah.
And they're listening to you, and they don't even. Oh, you know what? Gotta do it again. Ding, ding, and they go at it, and then somebody starts singing. It's just like, bro, it's beautiful, bro.
It's the best way to get the fire started.
You want to hear the first song that Steve learned?
Hell yeah, that's my jam right there, boy.
Esa fue la
That was the
primera.
first one. I was doing the chords, yeah.
That's how you learn.
That's the first one that I had learned on the bajo.
You know, La Bamba on the guitar is pretty hard.
Dude, I don't even remember how to play La Bamba. That was the first one that I learned, but I don't remember it. And I've never played it ever since.
Yeah, La Bamba on a 5-string, I mean a 6-string guitar.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's not easy.
No, it's not. I know.
I tried. Like, so if you guys see, I have guitars. I got a Taylor over there. I used to dibble dabble. That's what I call it.
Dibble dabble.
Shout out to Ricardo Calderon from Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics. He always says, "Remember, what do you do?" I said, "I dibble dabble." He always says that. You gonna dibble dabble tonight?
A little dibble dabble.
So I would learn. I had a great teacher, bro. Cheap. I recommend this guy to anybody. He's a professor. You guys might have heard of him. His name is Professor YouTube. You know, he was my music teacher. Yeah,
dude, I was just about to tell you, you're calling your freaking teacher cheap. Like, that's
yeah.
not
No,
good.
hey, bro, el teacher estaba bien barato, bien de madre. His name was Professor YouTube, and every day you could catch him any time of the day. He didn't have a
Always
certain
ready.
hour,
He's
always
always
ready to go. And dude, I learned. Like I forced
cool,
myself
man.
to learn chords, and then I had an accident. It's a whole nother story. And I couldn't. My hand doesn't function the way it's supposed to, right? And I don't feel anything in my left hand, so it's hard to.
Oh yeah,
like
for
I
sure.
know I'm there, and then my fingers, some of them don't work. You know what I mean? So every now and then I get in here, I'll get a beer, I'll grab one, and the chords that I can't play or I can't hold, I'll sit here and strum a little bit and
Just use your strong finger, man. Just all the way around.
That's it. That's all you can do, man. Fred Virreal, tell my son-in-law Victor Charo, don't forget about his father-in-law. I'm also a musician. I play Tejano music, orchestra style.
Who? I already forgot. Shout out to Fred. Fred's a cool cat, man.
Nah, man.
Cool cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I like, again, if you're just tuning in, you were going through Facebook. It's like, man, what are these guys doing? It's me. It's Bumper from Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. And my guest tonight are Los Chicanos. They've been putting on a great show so far. We still got a little bit of time left in the show.
Hey, when you're ready to kick us out, let us know, bro.
Hombre,
I'll stay here all
way.
night.
You're good, dog. You're good. I'm having a good time, man. The tequila really hasn't kicked in the way it did Sunday.
You want the tequila? You want the tequila to kick in?
Échale más.
Hey, Bumper.
¿Qué
I
pasó?
got a quick shout out. Today's my prima's birthday. Her name is Roxanne Garcia from Seguin, Texas.
Roxanne Garcia from Seguin, Texas.
Yes, and I wanted to do a song for her. She loves Elida so much, so I wanted us to throw a jam for her birthday.
Is that cool?
Roxanne
Garcia.
Garcia. Does she live close to the roller coaster in the center of Seguin? I never knew that Seguin had a park, bro. I went one
got a
day.
town hall, too.
I went one day. I was like, "A la madre, just got a theme
Jairus?
park in the middle."
In the middle. Yeah.
Well, shout out to Roxanne from Seguin. Happy birthday on behalf of Los Chicanos and Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Hopefully these guys can.
I'm gonna take you way back to what, 1997?
I believe it was 97. on the
97.
E-way.
Let's see if you remember this one, bro.
1997, you were probably like what,
Did it get
15,
higher?
I was 85, 95, 96. I was 10, 12.
12? 1997, I was already stationed in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina.
Chinga,
That was the way.
I was already in the
madre.
Marine Corps, bro. So,
Let's see if we can let's see if everybody remembers this one. This is an old Elida song, dude. Every time I heard this song, man, I was like, man, I'm gonna play that song one day.
hey, Little Joe's people, just comment on anything. Say Los Chicanos. We'll be in contact very, very soon.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
right place at the right time, baby.
So we're gonna take y'all way back to 1997. A ver si se acuerdan de esta. It goes a little something like this. Dice.
Casa in the house.
Yo quiero sentir tu amor, a tu calor, aquí dentro de mi alma. No quiero morir, yo sin tu amor quiero encontrar la calma. Yo te pido, mi amor, que cures el dolor aquí dentro de mi alma. Que tengas compasión, mi querido amor, quiero encontrar la calma. Amor, amor eres tú, mi divino querer. Amor, amor eres tú, no te quiero perder.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Did that bring back a couple of memories?
Dude, I love that. Bro, y'all played that song. Y'all play that song live?
We do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Bro, y'all play that song badass. It's you know what the song is, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it definitely gives you a different vibe. It's
Yeah, for sure.
it's a different vibe. But dude, that was badass, bro. That was hey, you got any
Appreciate
more
it, man. Thanks
birthdays,
so
bro? That was a badass that was a badass song you put, man.
Cucarachos.
So the good thing, man, is there's people like I'm glancing over the chat. I'm looking at your phone, watching the views and whatnot. And you got people already asking, like, I got to get him in Dallas. I got to do this, I got to do that. So the show is doing what Bumper wants it to do.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, Bumper Gomez does. If you know Bumper, he ain't paying shit. You know what I mean? So I don't.
still have that
I don't. I don't pay no artist to come. And I'll just throw this out there. Like some people think that, hey, how do you get them here? Like, what do you pay them? I don't pay them nothing. One, I do the show for the love of music. I do the show, like he said, as you know. Even him as an artist, he sees stuff as a fan, right? So I do the show because I'm a fan of my culture. I'm a fan of our music, and I love to just bring it. I don't want to be the only one to love it. I want to share it with the world, and I want to keep it relevant. You know what I mean? I don't want it to go away and hide. And some guy with this deep voice talking 100 years ago. There was this music in South Texas that you know what I mean? Can you know with the music in the background?
Yep.
These guys had a 10-string guitar and a box with some buttons, and it was some weird shit that they were playing. We don't want it. We don't want it to be that, man.
Yeah.
But where I was going with it is that I'm happy that bands are coming on here. Or we're talking about them, and the show's doing good enough that people are like, "Hey, hold up, dog! What? That's that? Yeah, hit them up, bro. Hit them up. Like, they're all on social media, man. You can hit them up on social media.
All our shows are posted.
You know what I'm saying? What I want to do is I want to be able to. I don't know if you guys saw on Friday. I went live from Desperados.
I did. I got
A little bit. I went live 5 hours.
you were sitting there.
Yeah, all the shows.
Yeah,
So
I did.
It was the first time that I ever took my show that I do on Fridays, Frito Pie Friday. I took it on the road, right? And shout out to JR and everybody at Desperados 2.0.
Oh yeah, Jared, you need to call me, bro.
You need to call him, JR, for sure.
I've been bugging him, man. I've been putting it in his ear.
So I what do you call it? I went on there and I was like, I got onto that's Santa.
He was carrying a bag. Sorry, guys. Y'all can't see what we see.
Yeah. So he threw me off. That's what I was talking about. But what was I saying? See, you guys killing me, bro. Oh yeah. So I was at Desperados.
First time.
So yeah. So it was first time there. And what I did was, I got to work on it a little bit more, but I got to show people who can't make it.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
some people still locked up with COVID and they just don't trust it. I get it. You know what I mean? But again, I am doing my part to keep our music relevant. So what I did was I used this program and I could have other angles, other phones.
Yeah.
And I put a phone on the stage and I was on the other side of the club.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was on the other side of the club and I would do picture in picture where I'm talking, but yet I had the live feed
That's
of just
genius, bro.
just the way the people are listening to it there. My fans could hear it
That's
on live.
genius.
But what I don't want to do with it is I don't want to do that all the time because then like, hey,
I could just watch
I don't
want
want to invite Bumper because he's just gonna show it to everybody
Yeah,
for free.
you
You know
gotta
what I
come and
mean?
experience
You got to
it.
come experience
For sure.
But I'm gonna find there's a fine line. I'm gonna find it. You know where I can go on there and bring people on and you know what I was doing was like so the Chicanos were gonna play 15 minutes before you went on. Say come sit down and talk to me.
For sure.
And like hey bro what's going on? Boom 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 boom. We're happy to be here. Que la chinga. And then
boom.
hey. They're going live. I take over. I talk a little bit, and then bam, Chicanos are on.
That's awesome. Nobody's done that.
Nobody's doing that.
Nobody's done that.
Right?
Nope.
Hey, don't steal my idea, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is the first time I ever say this publicly. The first time I ever say this publicly. If you own a bar, a nightclub, whatever. You're gonna have a backyard. You're gonna have a band.
If you got a plug.
And yeah, and you want promotion for the week, because I'll promote the shit out of it for the whole week. You know what I mean? You want promotion that week? I'll show up live. I'll set up. There's one catch. You got to have some badass Wi-Fi, right? If you have that, dude, I would be glad. And I'm not just talking San Antonio. I'm ready to travel, brother. I can pack this thing up in a heartbeat and be on the road. So if you're one of those guys or you know something like, hey man, show them the show on Saturday, I would love to do that. Whether I don't broadcast the whole show, but just a good piece of it, talking, and I can get off and come back on later, whatever. Talk to you after the show, before the show, whatever. But just something different, bro, to give the fans a little more. You know, you go to a show and it's like, hey, those guys are badass, and you guys get off, and if you guys hang out, well, they get to see you. If not, you guys pack your shit up and you leave. You know what I mean? So
that's a great idea, though, man. I mean, for you to be doing that, nobody's doing it, so it's an awesome idea, man.
He said, if you can put on the screen, bro, so Facebook can see. Well, what do you mean? 1977 picture was taken. Saludos of Pearsall, Texas. I'm gonna send you a picture of those. You're gonna send it to me. You know what, bro? I would love to do that.
Having problems already, right?
Yeah, I was trying just to get their logo was giving me a pain in the ass. I don't know what the hell's up with this program. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. But yeah, if you have it, send it to me. I bet maybe it'll work, and I would love to put that up. So before we play another little jam, bro, I want you to really slow because my listeners, they're probably right about now with Little Joe. You guys been on for over an hour. They're probably a little tipsy. Despacio. Okay. All right. What's a phone number that they can call to reach Los Chicanos?
All right, if y'all want to get a hold of us, you can call my cell phone. Usually, it's hard for me to answer calls, to be honest with you. I'm always at work, but you can send a text. So the phone number, call, leave a voicemail or text. It's going to be 210-685-3863. 210-685-3863. We're gonna put it on the comments.
It's on the comments right there. I just commented. 210-685-3863. Those are Los Chicanos. You can call them for your Christmas parties, your backyard parties, your divorce parties, your bar mitzvahs, whatever the hell you got a party. Hit these guys up, man, and they'll work with you. And you know what I'm saying? These guys are badass.
Thanks, man.
No, neta, bro. Not because you guys are on the show. I'm being dead honest with you. You guys are badass, bro. Every single one of you is like just listening to you right here. I love it, bro. People don't get it. I gave away the other day. I did a raffle, and I gave away. They could pick a show that they could come and sit. Your mom.
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, where your mom's at, and they could come and sit down. You know what I mean? But it's not as cool as it sounds. You know what I mean? Because you don't get to hear like the way the people are watching, right? In here, it's kind of like dry, like okay, Bumper. You know what I mean? You don't get the whole.
Hey, but you get the whole.
Yeah, you get to see the whole thing right here, and you get to meet the artist. So again, man, 210-685-3863, Los Chicanos. Hit them up. They'll take care of wherever you need them to be, on top of a building, in a basement, wherever. These vatos.
We're gonna take Bumper to go set up everything up there.
Yeah, hell yeah. They'll play anywhere. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I've been peeping over at the views. I try not to because it's my pet. When I first started, I used to be like, man,
It's addicting, right?
you know what I mean? But bro, you guys have been steady. That's
I know.
badass.
I know.
That's badass. So that tells me one thing, dude. People love conjunto music. You know what I'm saying? And people it's different, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
This show's different. You guys being here, chilling out. You could be doing anything else. You know what I'm saying? But it's a Wednesday night. There's no football. There's no baseball. There's no. That's why
Spurs?
I picked Wednesday.
The Spurs.
Oh, man, pinche Spurs, man.
But don't get me started.
Por favor, please don't get me started, man.
I was gonna go see a little Joe. But
Shout out to
to
David Ponce gives you guys a shout out. He said he worked with you guys
Sound
a couple
man.
of times. The sound guy.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary, yeah, Ponce. Nathan from Conjunto Cats, he's on.
What's up, Nate Dog?
Shout out to the drummer Tony, very Chicano. Okay.
Hey, I saw that you had a TDK on your.
You know TDK?
Well, check this out. He went all the way to Pearsall, bro, to go and check us out. Shout out to TDK if you're on.
Yo, TDK is from the brush country, bro.
I don't know where he's from, but he was like,
he's
I
not
drove
from no
16 hours, 14 minutes.
Listen to me, I'm telling you. He's from 2 hours away in the brush country.
Wow.
He's not from he's from the country, like in the middle of nowhere.
Awesome dude.
But the dude, y'all know TDK?
You know who TDK is?
I don't.
Hey, that vato gets the chick don't even know her right foot from her left foot,
yeah.
dude. He takes her out on the dance floor, and you would think she'd been dancing salsa for, I don't know, 100 years.
Y'all know what TDK stands for? I know you do. No? Anybody? It's Tejano Dance King.
Yeah, Tejano Dancing King.
Tejano
yeah.
Dancing King.
Yeah, he's the Tejano Dancing King. Bro, y el vato no se mueve, too much. He does. But man, that girl is rocking. El vato like, boom, grabs her.
Look good, boy.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. So again, shout out to TDK. He is on.
Oh, is
he
he?
said, thanks for the shout out, bro.
Hell yeah,
Thanks for the
TDK.
shout out. So yeah, I got him on. I got him on the interview.
I
saw that.
Yeah, I said TDK. He goes. He said, I finally made it to
That's what
Bumper
I
Show.
That's
even
it.
if
That's
it was for a
milestone
little
right
bit,
there.
man. Hell yeah.
Rudy and Elsa?
Oh yeah, Elsa and
Elsa
Rudy. Rudy and Elsa.
There you go.
Some of our friends.
Man, Pops, you got any shout outs? You've been quiet the whole time. We haven't.
I don't let them talk.
No, my wife said you better be quiet.
She said, "Don't embarrass me."
Yeah, don't embarrass me.
Dang.
I just want to say hi to everybody, all the fans out there, all the people I know. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you later.
Yep.
There you go.
Be
Right
out
there
there.
you
See
go.
Freddie.
We'll wrap it up, man. But before we do, we got a jam like a jam to take. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do one good a good song, not just a verse, like a good song, and then we'll say our goodbyes, and then we'll do it like that.
You want a song sang, or do you want to? I got a polka. Yeah, this is the polka.
Whatever, no matter to me. El vato no quiere cantar.
No, hombre,
No te crees.
If y'all hear me and I kind of sound pitchy, it's because I was sick like a week ago.
It's
and
his
I'm
beard, dude.
still
It's his
getting-
beard.
You know what? Go ahead and touch it, bro. I know you want to.
¿Cuántas? 12.
3. We're gonna do a little polquita. This is an old school polka.
Shout out to Korn from the Homeboys.
It's called Sube y Baja. Goes a little something like this. Dice. 1, 2, 3.
potpourri before they get off. Don't let them get off without doing a potpourri. Chicanos. Man, dude, amazing, bro. Where are you guys playing this weekend?
So we're doing the toy drive at Betty's Battalion. We're doing a toy drive. We're donating our time there. We're going to be closing out the show. We're headlining it. Betty's Battalion on Grayson. Look us up. Bring a toy. Help out the kids. And then Saturday we have a private. Saturday we have a private. It's a wedding. And then the week after that, we'll be at Traders Village on the 26th. Traders Village. Can't beat that.
They give y'all love, bro. Traders Village gives y'all love
for sure. Shout out to Brian. Brian, if he's watching, man. Awesome dude. Gave us our first shot there, and he loved it.
Olga Garcia, tell my Tony I said I love him. Okay. Before I close out the show, man, I did something today, totally off the subject. I haven't said my goodbye to Los Chicanos. But as you guys see, if you ever watch the show, if you pay attention to the back, you know what I mean? I really love sharing our culture, and what I do is I like just showing like my favorite movies, my favorite artists, paintings, whatever. And I decided, I'm going to start changing it up. And this weekend, man, we lost. If you watched the show earlier with Little Joe, we talked a little bit about it. We lost a legend in our culture.
Huge.
Yep. To me, just the biggest Mexican artist that ever walked the face of the earth, in my eyes. Some people say Jose Alfredo Jimenez. Some people will say Antonio Aguilar. Like, everybody has their favorite. For me,
for sure.
I love Chente.
No, I agree.
He got me Sunday.
Yeah.
He got me good Sunday, bro. I sat 4 hours right here in this chair and got hammered on live. He killed a bottle of tequila on me. So, today I went and got some pictures done. And I need to start, I do a lot of music. And I'm gonna just start moving some stuff around, changing the studio around a little bit, and I want to share them with you, man. I want to share them on here. The first one I got made was a legend, man. Right here, Mr. Jimmy Gonzalez, to me, I mean, he was my favorite. I mean, the Jimmy Gonzalez and Grupo Más was just, they were my favorite, man. Like, there wasn't a song that he sang that was bad. Like,
Still my favorite.
you know what I mean? Like, you there's not a song where you just like, I really don't like that one. I like that one. You know what I mean?
Dude, and they were all over the place. Like, not physically, I'm saying like with music.
Yeah.
They did fast paced,
Exactly,
slow, cumbia,
bro.
everything, dude.
Exactly. So this will be up on the wall next week for the show, and I'll let you know who my guest is going to be here in a few minutes. But shout out to the Gonzalez family, to all the boys. Love you guys, man. And your dad's going to make the Wacky Wednesday wall. He'll be there for everybody to see every single week. So shout out to you guys, man, and shout out to your pops.
Mike Gonzalez.
There you go, Jimmy G forever. And then I went ahead and I went a little bit more, and this is one of my favorite pictures of him, and I got this made. So this, I don't know if I can put it up on the wall. If I put it up on the wall, it's like it's big as hell, right? It's right on there.
It might bring your wall down.
Yeah, it might bring my wall down, man. But rest in peace, man. To Chente, to Mr. Vicente Fernandez, man, who again just a big part of our culture, big part of who we are, and his music. You know, like Little Joe said, you know, or somebody said, you know, his music, it covers everything. Sad, good times, bad times. You can remember a song, man. So again, shout out to not shout out, but you know, our prayers for the Fernandez family and you know, everybody that was close to him, all his family. But to all the fans, man, it was just amazing to see the amount of love people had from George Strait.
Everywhere, dude. I saw that.
And you know what? Like, I get it. Like, people were already hating. This is what I hate about it. And it's always raza, dog. We're the worst. We're
your
the
people, bro.
Yes, bro. We're the freaking worst, dude. So everybody's been playing, like, you know, George Strait, he did his little Twitter, like, you know, hasta la cruz. That was his final words to Chente. That he was, you know, he was a hero to him. Mm-hmm. You know, wrote his little thing, his little memory of him. And then, you know, people started playing like, hey, look, he plays El Rey.
Oh, yeah.
Right? George Strait played El Rey, and then he did one where he was live. I think it was probably here in the Alamo Dome, and he had the mariachis in the back.
Yep.
Right away, raza. That was back in 2012.
Oh,
Ching. Who cares if it was yesterday or 2012? The matter of fact that he gave... You know what I'm saying? The fact that he played the song, you know what I'm saying? But chinga, raza, man, we're the worst.
Those are his people.
Hey, hey, bro, but I wouldn't trade the way we are for nothing, bro. For nothing. Chicanos.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys so much, dude, for coming. Thank you guys for being patient. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, I was not going to come in here and tell Little Joe in the back, like,
Hey, bro,
wrap it up, bro, porque seguimos los otros, you know?
Hey, but everybody got a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got a picture like that. Hey, see,
he was cool about it, though. Like,
yeah,
man,
he's very, I'm going to tell you, I didn't, at first I didn't want to post that he was here. Mm-hmm. Because I have a lot of friends, you know what I mean?
Right.
Bro, they'll be all right there, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to make, honestly, I'm Bumper's real, I don't lie. I didn't want to make him uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I just kind of left it. And then he didn't give me no time. Like, it was literally like, put it out today, I'm going to be there tonight. Wow. You know, I called you yesterday.
He has that freaking luxury.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, you were kind enough to say, yeah, man, we'll scoot back. And ended up being just a great night. Still, though, dude, two, you know, Little Joe and the classic Tejano music, and then we get the gangster. We get the gangsters, baby. We get the gangsters of our music. We get Los Chicanos on here. And if you guys see these guys anywhere, if you're walking around Traders Village, go up, dude.
Hell yeah.
Go up, check out a couple of songs, dude. What does it hurt you to go up there and give them your undivided attention for one or two songs? Hey, and buy them a beer, or if you want to stay there all day, pues quédate ahí todo el día, no hay pedo. You know what I mean? But guys, thank you guys so much, though, neta, bro.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
you can bet that Bumper's gonna give you guys love wherever you go.
I appreciate
you know,
it.
you guys are on the show, and we'll have you again. I'm working something right now that I'm hoping that I can pay everybody with hamburgers and hot dogs. We'll see. We'll see.
That's
we'll
what
see
that buffet
happens.
line is out there.
There you go.
I know y'all can't see it, but before you walk in the door, there's a buffet line. There's fruit, there's brisket, there's sausage, there's hamburgers, there's beer.
Everybody that knows Bumper Gomez knows there ain't no way in hell you got that when you walk in the house.
He ain't got shit.
Speaking of next week, my guest, all the way from Monterrey, Mexico, by way of the south side of San Antonio, right? All the way from Monterrey, Mexico, by the way of south side San Antonio, I'm going to have female vocalist of the year of the 2021 TTMA Tejano Music Awards right here in your seat.
I don't know who won, man. I didn't keep up with it. Please.
Destiny Navaida
Wow.
will be here. I think Rigo's coming with her too, her brother. And I'm gonna make room for him because that guy, he's a beast in music too, man.
Oh, yeah,
He's
I
a
know.
great kid.
Congratulations to Destiny for winning
man.
that award, man. That's freaking awesome. Good job.
Right.
Awesome.
So again, next Wednesday, 7:30. I think it's the 22nd. It's next week, the 22nd. Yeah, 22nd. Right before Christmas, we're gonna give you an amazing show. Destiny Navaida is gonna come by and talk about, her story, and maybe I can get her to sing a couple of vocals. We'll see. I'm pretty good at getting people to play a little bit of music. You know what I'm saying? So you guys make sure you tune in, and when you see my post, that you share the hell out of it. And thank you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, checking out my boys, Los Chicanos, checking out the show. Next week, Destiny Navaida, December 22nd, 7:30, right here on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday Facebook Live. Chicanos, again, guys, thank you guys so much. If you can just poke me on the way out, and I'm going to go ahead and kill the show.
Hey, can we do one thing?
Hey,
real quick
do what you
before-
got. What you got?
Well, I don't want to do one, but I know that there's some people that got on a little late. Can we run that track one more time for them?
Hey, I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to ask that guy. I didn't want to be that guy. But we definitely can do that.
Yeah, let's run that track for the people that missed out on it.
Yes, bro.
This is our first ever track that we record, and I truly, it was a blessing, and everything just worked out the way it did. And I hope that y'all enjoy it, and it'll be out on all platforms by January 1st. That's gonna be the latest date. It might be a little sooner than that, but I have it set for January 1st. So we hope that y'all enjoy it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. What am I doing? Uh-oh. No?
Oh, you got to turn it up.
Yeah, that's why. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Thank you so much. Like I said, if y'all see us out somewhere, come up to us. We love to interact with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my most favorite things to do.
Is
to talk to people and shake their hand.
No, thank you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys being on the show, man.
Thank you.
And make sure you guys be tuning into the show, man.
Oh, yeah,
give
for
me
sure.
shout out when y'all are watching. I'll give you guys a shout out, man. I really appreciate you guys being on here. So right here, the latest single debuting tonight. Los Chicanos debuting on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. The song is called Cuatro Caminos, a classic Tejano song, pero Chicano style. Yeah. Right, here you go.
Es imposible que yo te olvide, es imposible que yo me vaya. Por donde quiera que voy te miro, si ando con otra, por ti suspiro. Es imposible que todo acabe. Yo sin tus besos me arranco el alma. Si ando en mi juicio no estoy contento. Si ando borracho
pa' que les cuento. Cuatro caminos hay en mi vida, ¿cuál de los cuatro será el mejor? Tú que me viste llorar de angustia, dime, paloma, ¿por cuál me voy? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ram Herrera. Tú que juraste que amor del bueno solo en tus brazos lo encontraría. Ya no te acuerdas
Art, all eight.
cuando dijiste que yo era tuyo y que tú eras mía. Si es que te marchas a Loma Blanca, alza tu vuelo poquito a poco. Llévate mi alma bajo tus alas y dime adiós a pesar de todo. Cuatro caminos hay en mi vida, ¿cuál de los cuatro será el mejor? Tú que me viste llorar en angustia, dime, paloma, ¿por cuál me voy?